Hello and welcome to MS Access 2013 tutorial. In this lesson we will be talking about creating simple forms. In this lesson we will be also talking about introduction to forms, creating a single forms, and then we will be talking about automatic subdata sheet creation, creating a multiple item forms, creating a split forms, creating a form using the form wizard, creating a navigation form. So let's get started. A form can be bound to a query, and such forms which are bound to the data query or table, these forms are called data bound form. Forms have many possibilities and unlimited potential, but before we go in the detail of the form, there are few terms which a new user must be aware of it. For example, bound forms is directly connected to a data source, a table or a query, and can be used to enter, edit and or display data from that data source. So there is a single item form. With the help of a single item form, we can view data record one by one, like we can see here in this record. If we are happen to work in Microsoft Excel with thousand rows, so it is seem very easy to see your records one by one. And here is the split form. It is also a data bound form. And there are also unbound form. Unbound form is not linked to a data source but still contain many of the same feature of forms, button, label, etc. Navigation forms, as I mentioned that we will be talking about these forms. This is also one of the unbound form, which is working like a menu. Other unbound forms are modal dialog, blank form, form design. So let us create a single item form. For creating a simple form, you have to go to the exercise file. By the way, for this course we have these exercise file. If someone of you reading this course, studying, watching these videos, and you need these exercise file, so you do write to me, message me, comments me. I will send you the exercise file, and we'll talk about the exercise file. So we have to open this creating simple form. Open, enable content, table contact. As you can see that there are many records in this database. To be exact, there are 10,000 records in this TBL contacts. To create a single item form, we have to go to the create tool, and be careful that this TBL contact should be selected when you go to creative, and then you click this form. As soon as you click this form, you will see that we will get a form in a datasheet view. You have to save this form. You will have to give the name indicating to the sort. For example, it is an FRM contact. By the help of this form, we can view the record one by one in this form. We can also view this form in a design view like this. We can also view this for resume. As you can see, from here you can also go to the design view, right click and go to the layout view. Here you can see the record one by one like this, 1 2 3 4 5, or you can simply click here to add a new record. So this is the way by which you can create a simple form, simple single item form. Okay, so we have created simple forms with a single item data, and now we will be creating an automatic sub data sheet. For creating this sub data sheet, we will have to open this sub data sheet database. Here you can see TBL assign project, TBL book project, TBL department, TBL employee, TBL joiner, and TBL production staff. Here you can see that in the database tool and the relationship, you can see that this TBL project is connected to this TBL employee by the help of this junction table. When I create a form for this TBL project, we can get an automatic sub data sheet. Microsoft Access is automatically adding a sub data sheet. So let us experiment this. TBL project, create form. You can see that this sub data sheet is automatically given by Microsoft Access because of this table tools, relationship. Here are the relationships. There are some data of this project IDs coming in this, employee ID is coming. So if this happen, as it does not need, because when we see these projects by ID, here are the book's name and the book is genre of fiction, so we do not need this employee ID here. We can simply delete this by going to design view. We click here and simply we delete from keyboard. So this way we can delete this automatic sub data sheet which is unwanted. This is why it is deleted. Again, form view. This is the form view. Again, here is the layout view, similar to the form view and the design view. So that's how we create the automated sub data sheet. We do not create it. In fact, Microsoft Access is created, but we do not need it, and I told you how to delete it, how to get rid of it. After the automatic sub data sheet, we are going to create a multiple item form. Now for the multiple item form, we have to go to the exercise file. In the exercise file, we go to again the creating simple forms, and we are going to open again the creating simple form database. For this, click open. Again we got here TBL context, and earlier we have created this FRM context, but with this TBL context selected, we go to create, we go to more forms, and here you can see the multiple item forms. As soon as I click this multiple item forms, Microsoft Access will create automatically multiple item form for us. You look at this. This is a multiple item form, and it is in a layout view. We can see this in a form view the same way. In a layout view, here is the layout view. Here we can see the records in a row wise, like this. We can see them in a row wise. We can then edit this form and design view like this. If you want to make smaller these fields, you can do it in order to see them, but there are a lot of fields, so we don't want to bring them on one screen, so let them the way they are. In a form view we can see them like this. So this is the multiple item forms. Multiple item forms is looking good on one screen to see the data, like in Microsoft Access, in Microsoft Excel we see them. So it is also one of the type of the form which we can create in Microsoft Access. So as we have created a multiple item forms, after a multiple item forms we are going to create a split item forms. Let us create a split item forms in Microsoft Access by selecting TBL contacts. As we have selected this, open this database creating simple form. Look at this, it is selected from the exercise file. When it is selected, go to create, go to more forms and click split form. When you click the split form, you can see that we see this record number 1, but with this we can see row wise all the record as well. For example, I am going to place this 1897 ID. Look at this, I am going to the 1897 record ID. The same way I can click here and the record number 4, it is displayed here, and the same way I can also enter a new record here, and I can also see these old records. As I can see here, the record number 10,000, and after 10,000 there will be inserted a 10,001 record. So this was a split form. As you can see that by selecting this TBL contact, then you go to the create tab, and here you go to the more forms, and then you click the split form, and result you get this form, and then you save this form, FRM contacts, sorry, we don't give space in the name, contacts, split form contacts, or you can give any reasonable name, split form, split. Okay, and here you can see this is created. If you close this and you double click this, you will get back to your form. I hope you understand this. Now as we have created this split form, after this we are going to create a form using the form wizard. Let us use the wizard to create a form. Create, form design, form wizard. You use this. As there is only one table, TBL contacts, and this database, so I am going to use few of his field, not all the field, and I am going to say next. I want a columnar, TBL contacts, open the form view to enter the information, modify the farm in design view, finish. Look at this, it's open the farm in a design view. You can open the farm again in the farm view. Look at this here, this farm is created in the result of a farm wizard. So for example, if you close this database and we open another, go to computer, go to your creating simple farm and creating a navigational farm, or you can use a sub data sheet. Open, is it open? You go to the farm wizard, for example from this field we want only the employee ID. Here is the employee ID, and from the another table TBL project we need the book title, and from another table, from the department table we need a department, and from another table employee we need the first name of employee. So we can select any field from the available tables and queries in order to create a farm, by the design, by the farm wizard. And next, how do you want to view your data? TBL assign project, next columnar, next finish, and this is what we selected, and this is the form, and by the help of this form we can feed data, we can view data, we can add button to this form, and we can do many things with this form. For example, if we go to the design view, here you can see that the farm design with you can see that we have here a property sheet. How should be the appearance of the farm? There are a lot of work in this, and there we might need more field, we might want to delete the existing field, and we might want to add more fields. So tables, and here are the tables. You can add and delete fields from here, and I hope you understand this by making the table and the design and the wizard method. And here in the last we will be creating a navigation form. A navigation form and the Microsoft Access. Here you can see it is given a navigation horizontal sub, vertical table left, vertical table right, horizontal tab to level, horizontal this, whatever is available in this navigational pane, whatever is available in this pane, we can select that in the navigational form. Vertical tab right, these are the tabs. For example, we select this add, you bring this form here, yes, like this, it is added, yes, bring it, make it wider a little bit, like this. For example, you add this TBL genre, this is also added, so it is coming in this view. The form will be coming like this. This means we don't add table in this. So this is a small menu. For example, if I go to this farm view, you can see that this is a navigational form. If I click this form will open. Click this. Let me take it to the design view again. Add. Add again. Control Z. Farm view. Okay. And I think we haven't taken the right farm. We don't want to save this. We will be going for this purpose we are going to open a computer and we'll opening a navigational form. Look at this. Enable content, and here go to create, go to navigation, look at this. Here TVL employee 1, a new, second, a third, a fourth, and look at this report. Now we are going to view this in a farm view. When we click this, we view this farm. When we click this, we view this farm, and if we click here, we see this report. So these are the navigational form. To see a little bit more in advance form of the navigational form, let me share you another table. Okay, navigational form. Let me open. For example, look at this Texas table. This is the, for example, main menu, main, another option. Enter new company, enter new owner. This is my farm. Open reports. For reports we will go here like this, close farm. We can open all these boxes and then we can select a name to run report about the said name or the same product. So we can create farm like this. When we go a little bit advanced, we will be practice this main menu and this kind of navigational form. I hope you understand this. So here to revise, you can recall that to create a single item form, number one, in the navigation pane, select the table or query that contain the data that you want to see on the form. Number two, on the create tab in the form group, click form. In this way you can create a single item form. To create a multiple item form, in the navigational pane, select the table or query that contain the data that you want to see on the form. On the create tab in the form group, click more forms, click multiple items like this. To create a split item, in the navigation pane, select the table or query that contain the data that you want to see on the form. Number two, on the create tab in the form group, click more forms, click split form. The same way, to create a form using the form wizard, on the create tab in the form group, click form wizard here. Follow the direction on the page of the form wizard like this. On the last page of the wizard, click finish. To create a navigational form, on the create tab in the form group, click navigation. Click on the style form of your choice. 3. Drag into a forms and or report from your navigation pane to the add new section on the navigation form. So key terms you should know. Bound form is directly connected to a data source. It is a table or query and can be used to enter, edit and or display data from that data source. Unbound form is not linked to a data source but still contains many of the same features of forms, button, label, etc. Single item form display information one record at a time. Multiple item form display multiple record at a time like a data sheet, but it's more customizable. Split form display both a single item view and a data sheet view of information of the bound data. Navigation form, a form with built-in buttons allowing users to browse different forms and reports. So with that said, I'm going to conclude this lesson. I hope you now know much more about the creating simple form in Microsoft Access 2013. So if you like this video guys, don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye bye. See you.